It had to be somebody inside the club, Billy, that made the phone call. So he walks up to me and he goes, hey, we got some problems. I said, what's up? He goes, there's 11 Mongols outside and they're waiting for you.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got PeeWee. They're playing like they're the movie, right? They're waiting at an exit.
It's a TV show, bro.
Yeah, the TV show. Like they're sitting at an exit waiting for them to pass. Like that sounds like a movie type shit.
Yeah.
You were well out of the club by the time this happened, right?
Oh, yeah. I was already living where I am now, and yeah, you know, I went back, Billy, for my daughter's wedding. It was last November. Yeah. I walked her down the aisle and stuff, and
no situations happened during that one. Wedding.
Yeah, they did. Swear to God. Yeah, I jinxed it, bro. I jinxed it. I'll tell you how. I'll tell you in a minute. I went back there, and Vegas is so dirty and so filthy compared to the way it was 20 years ago when I was going there. I mean, when we pull out of the casino, yeah, and we took a left on Ogden, we drove up to Las Vegas Boulevard, the main boulevard. 11 o'clock in the afternoon, broad daylight. There's a guy standing with his pants pulled down, taking a shit on the sidewalk. I'm like, what the hell? And then then the next day we're driving around, and this girl's got her pants pulled out. She's taking a piss in some dirt, you know, when we drive by. I mean, broad daylight. And the very last day after the wedding, we were headed back to the casino, and there was a girl with her dress hiked up, taking a shit on the sidewalk right on the corner of our casino.
They just don't care.
That was in 1 week, bro. 1 week. I seen all that. That was enough for me. So I'm wearing a tuxedo, right? I'm in a tux. On the A&E interview, I said, yeah, I got a wedding coming up. My daughter's next. Let's hope, no Mongols show up at that one. So we get done. The wedding goes off. We had it over by, my buddy's place, the Italian place. And I didn't think it would go off there anyway. But after we left, and I told you, I got, that first eye view of that chick taking a shit. And then we pulled into the hotel. We got out. I wasn't really tired and ready to go to bed, even though I was in a tuxedo yet.
Yeah.
I have a good friend of mine that's a bouncer across the street at a club called Hogs and Heifers. They don't allow any patches, any colors, support shirts, anything in there. And his name is Jeremy. He's a big dude. He's big as me. He's got a big, giant, long beard, big Grizzly Adam beard. He's a really nice guy, great guy. And he's my friend. So I said, I'm going to go over and say hi to Jeremy, which I always do. When I'm in Vegas, I go say hi to him, but I never go in the bar. Never. Because, not because of the patch thing. I don't wear a patch anymore. I could go in. But when I was at Hell's Angels, she was like, you guys are never allowed in here. And I just didn't want to go in. So I'm standing there talking to Jeremy. My wife, Christina's standing there. I'm trying to think who else. Oh, then my friend Buddy and Lori from Milwaukee, they came up. And my friend Brad, who was my best man, and he's been my friend since 9th grade. That's how long I've known him. And he came up to me, and then my daughter Brenda and her new husband Ryan. And then they came over. And I said, hey, Jeremy, can I go inside and get a water, man? And he goes, yeah, go ahead. And I said, man, that place is too crowded. He goes, come on. He walks us through there, all of us. Takes us to the VIP area, right? There's nobody in it. Yeah. We go in the VIP area, and I go over and I get water and stuff, and then we're standing there. I'm drinking the water, and Jeremy walks in. He said, "It had to be somebody inside the club, Billy, that made the phone call." So he walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, we got some problems." I said, "What's up?" He goes, there's 11 Mongols outside and they're waiting for you.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, like, nobody even knew about this, right? This is the first time this is ever being told, even, you know what I mean, on a show or.
Yeah.
Except my personal friends that know about this and the people that were there. And I stood there and he says, I know they're here waiting for you. And I asked the questions because here's how you can tell, you know, you set in the mode, you know, the mood for this whole incident that's going to happen again. I said, I didn't hear any bikes pull up. And he goes, oh, they came in a van. I said, how many of them? 11. He says, one says West Virginia, 5 say Nevada, and 5 say California. I said, they got their patches on? He said, no, they're wearing soft colors. They're wearing T-shirts. But here's the key thing, Billy. They're wearing T-shirts. So that still keeps them out of the bar because they're wearing patches.
Yeah.
Now, if they would have been a little smarter than that, they would have just wore regular shirts and they could have walked in and we could have got it on right away.
Yeah.
But, you know, then they are who they are. So they're standing outside. I look at the door. I see this guy with his face, this fucking ugly fucker looks in, you know, his face is all tatted up. And he's looking at the tall guy. He walks away and Jeremy goes, yeah, man, what do you want to do, Pee-wee? I mean, this is going to be bad. I said, well, I guess I'll just walk out there and deal with it. And he goes, well, come on, man. They're not going to fight with you. They're going to stick you, shoot you or something. And I said, you know, the saddest part about it is, man, paid like $1,000 for this goddamn tuxedo, and I hate to have any holes punched in it, you know?
Yeah.
But I didn't believe, like, you know, that I was, it's up here in your brain, you know? It's just like, well, they ain't going to kill me. My wife starts crying, you know, oh my God, here we go. Let's go out the back door. You got a back door here? And Jeremy goes, yeah, I got a back door. And Brad goes, I'll go get the car. I'll pull it around the back. You come out the back and we'll be out of here. I go, hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm not a backdoor guy. I'm not going. I'm never in my life hid from anybody. Even when I was at Hell's Angel and we're going to have confrontations, I was right up in front. I mean, front line. When I wore that tag, frontline crew, that's because what I was. So I said, I'll deal with this. And my friends all, you know, well, we're going up there with you. And I said, no. Because none of these guys were no bike clubs. They didn't even ride bikes.
It doesn't matter that you're not a member at this point.
No,
like,
I think what it is, it's me. It's me. It's just me. I mean, leave me the fuck alone, man. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm not going back to prison for a fist fight. If I'm going back to prison, man, I might as well just do the dirty deed right there and get it done. You get the same time for one as you do for 5, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So, and, you know, I try to put that out there even with, I hear these stories when outlaws are looking for me. What for? I'm out of the club. I've been out 14 years. Leave me the fuck alone. Somebody's going to get killed here, man. Yeah, maybe me. I know for sure, man. I'm not going to go to prison again for a fist fight. No way, man. So I told him I'm going out the door and I don't want you guys coming with me. And my wife was getting a little more crazier, you know. You're going to do this, you know. You're going to go out there to prove you're a tough guy. You're going to get killed and all shit. I wasn't doing that to be a tough guy and shit, Billy. I was just being my fucking self, you know.
Yeah.
And I was seriously just going to walk out and say to him, "What's up? What's up, dudes? You know, what's up, fellas? I mean, why do you have a beef with me? I've been out of the club 14 years. I don't have any beef with you. I don't give 2 shits about you. I don't give 2 shits about the Hells Angels, or I don't give a shit about anybody, really, club-wise. So why? You know? If they turn around and started plunging me, you know what I mean? I got to be honest with you. I just told you, I'm in a tux. I didn't have a gun on me. I didn't have a knife on me. I didn't have nothing. So I said, well, I finished this water. I'm going to walk out there, you know. And I'm going to tell you, it was really weird because half the bar cleared out. The bar was packed. Half the bar cleared out. They could feel the tension with a knife. And then all of a sudden, those guys all walked past the door, and I seen them. And they went down to the corner to get a drink because, you know, they're standing out there. They had nothing to drink. So they're all thirsty. They went down to get a drink. And Jeremy comes in. Come on, dude. Come on, man. You know, I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. And he had this black dude down there bouncing with him. Big dude. He was. I met him that night. I can't remember his name. Really cool dude. And this other big white guy. And he told me, hey, we'll help you if the fight breaks out at the door, but they can't go onto the public street and do it because then, you know, it's a loss. So I said, oh, you know, okay. So it gives me more guys on my team, you know, but that isn't really what I was looking for, Billy. I wasn't looking for another, because, you know, on my paperwork, it said if I get in another fight in Las Vegas and I get charged with a felony battery, I'm doing 5 to 12 years on a small bitch.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Oh, bro, that's why I said, man, I might as well, when in doubt, pull it out, shoot it out, man, because I'm not gonna do 5 to 12 years for a fucking fight. I might as well pull it out and just start smoking it. You know, when they walked down in the corner, I still had that pride in me where I said, nah, I'm not gonna run out the fucking door. It was like, go, because right across the street was my hotel, bro. All you had to do was cross the street and you're right in the doors. I walked to the door and I gave the guy a hug at the door. I gave the big black guy a hug. You know what I mean? I said, hey, nice meeting you, man. Take care, bro. I give Jeremy a hug. And when I hug him, he says, will you get the fuck out of here? Because he didn't want to see it go down. And I just walked nonchalant across the street. You know, my wife's going, come on, could you walk any slower? I don't know if I was trying to like provoke it, but I just wanted to make it look like I wasn't running from nobody, you know what I mean? But,
yeah.
But I felt that way inside my inner guts. So yeah, it would have happened again at another wedding. Oh yeah. I thought that would be I would have never said that story to you if you wouldn't have asked me.
So they left. They were like,
oh no. Then they came back and then they looked inside and I was gone and I don't know what happened after that. I haven't talked to Jeremy, you know, so I think they probably came back, looked inside, said, son of a bitch, he darted, you know.
So they hold grudges regardless whether you're in the club, out of the club. Just because you're out of the club doesn't mean it's all squashed.
Right.
That's sad.
It is. It really is, bro, because I wrote this in my book. I said, hey, why do you want to fuck with me? I'm talking like, you know, angels. I don't talk shit about them. I don't say I hate them. You know, I regret it. Fuck those guys. I never say anything like that. I was happy being a Hell's Angel, and I was glad I did it. You know what I mean? But that's the old school, right? That's the old school Hell's Angel. The way they go now, I wouldn't want no part of it. The respect level that they get, and just the people now that they're taking in, and I'm glad I'm out. I'm thankful to God that I'm out. You know what I mean?
I heard a story. There was an old timer who was out of the club long time. He was old, and he was telling people that he was a Hell's Angel at one point. And these younger Hell's Angels caught wind that he was saying he was a Hell's Angel, and they came and beat the shit out of him. Did you see that?